Welcome to the program Principles for Success. Today is a great day. It is our first program and it is also the beginning of MFTV. MFTV will provide family-oriented programming with the purpose of bringing awareness on various topics. There will be educational programs and great entertainment. So again, welcome to our program. Now, I want to start off by explaining why the title Principles for Success. Well, number one, everyone has an innate desire to have success. Everyone also has the potential to be successful. I mean, the fact that there are many people that live in extreme poverty, homeless people, people who, feel that they don't have success, that doesn't take away from the fact that they have the desire and the potential to be successful. When success is not obtained, it's not because the person does not have talent, intelligence, ideas, or desire, rather by lack of vision, self-worth, misguidance from parents, family, or friends, and also it could be some misinformation, lack of planning, etc. But again, everyone, number one, has an innate desire, a great desire in each one of us to become successful. Each person has true potential to become successful. So in this program, we're going to be talking about many principles of how to obtain success. Now, what is true success? People associate success with having a lot of money, having a big house, being on top of school or work, winning a championship maybe. All of these things are part of success. However, success cannot be measured by fame, money, position, achievements. Rather, by making a decision to take a step of faith in order to accomplish your purpose or dreams. And also realizing them to some extent, regardless of difficulties or lack of resources. So, I want to continue by giving some definitions of success. Success, number one, is the favorable outcome of something attempted. The favorable outcome of something attempted. Number two, something that turns out as planned or intended. And let me explain a little bit about this one. Again, I'm mentioning that not necessarily, you have to be a millionaire to be considered successful, but at least if you have in yourself a dream and you set out to do it, you plan your way to it, and it could be a small dream, it could be maybe establishing your own small business, a pizzeria, a barber shop, or something like that. That might not make you rich and famous, but you set out to do it, you plan, and you accomplish it. Let me tell you, you are successful. Alright? And number three definition is impressive achievement, especially the attainment of fame, wealth, and power. So again, all of these are part of becoming successful, but they're not the most important thing. Again, if you're not rich or famous, it doesn't mean that you haven't accomplished success. All right. So we're going to move on to the definitions of principles. What are principles? Number one, an important underlying law or assumption required in a system of thought. So again, principles have to do with law, okay? Everything in our society happens with law. Nations are built upon law. So principles are laws. Number two, a standard of moral or ethical decision making. A standard of moral or ethical decision making. For example, let's say that you are a person that are aware of the environment and things like that, and it's in your mind to say, well, I recycle because it's a principle. I care about the environment, therefore I'm going to recycle. I want to save a tree or something. That is a principle. Number 3, the basic way in which something works. The basic way in which something works. And number 4, the primary source of something. The primary source of something. Now, we have given some basic definitions, and we have given an introduction about success, what is, success and things like that. Again, I want to go back to my first point about success, that not because you're rich and famous, that means that you are successful. I want to start talking about now a few examples in which a lot of people, personalities, stars, people with great businesses are famous, but their personal lives not necessarily are in tune, in sync, or are a disaster for that matter. They become dysfunctional in their social lives and things like that. Some people that are extremely famous might also feel lonely. Therefore, they go to use drugs, abuse substances, whether alcohol, prescription drugs, etc., etc., etc. And that, to me, is not true success. Because if you're maybe famous but you're struggling in such areas of your life, that is not true success. So I'm going to start mentioning several very, very famous people that I'm pretty sure that all of you know, that have become like extremely, extremely famous and rich. But their personal lives, again, have been a disaster. But we're going to take a very short break, and in just a minute we're going to continue to talk about these people and, most importantly, the principles for success. I will see you in just a minute.